G'day, Daniel Bowey here from Crop Smart.
I've just had a few farmers give me a call over the last couple of weeks, just trying to decide whether they should be using a smart paraquat or a glyphosate product to desiccate their pulse crops this year. So I just want to take a bit of time to go over a few key things to consider when trying to make that decision on what product to use. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to think about is if we're going to use a glyphosate product, we need to keep in mind that we can't retain any seed from those crops for sowing the following year. So that point alone might be enough to make your decision up. However, if retaining seed isn't an issue, then the first thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to have a look at what grass weeds we have in the paddock and what stages that those grasses are. So as a general guideline, if those grasses are past the flowering stage, a paraquat product is going to be much better at controlling those grasses before they get to maturity. A glyphosate product is going to be quite slow in killing those grasses and won't be effective before they come to maturity for good seed control. Now, one circumstance when you may want to use glyphosate is if you've got larger broadleaf weeds that you want to control in your paddock. Glyphosate will transecate through these weeds and get a good kill on them, rather than a paraquat product that'll tend to just burn the tops off and may require a follow-up spray after harvest. One thing to keep in mind is that trying to coincide the correct desiccation timing with your grass time for good control on your grass is going to be quite tricky when using glyphosate. So a paraquat may be a better option. If you're going into a pasture for crop topping and the crop timing isn't an issue, then it may be more helpful for you if you do have those harder to kill broadleaf weeds. One thing just to keep in mind is always follow the label rates and with harvest withholding periods, just to make sure that you comply with the maximum residue limits at harvest. Hope this has been helpful, and if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to give me a call or give your local Crop Smart store a call. Cheers.